Welcome to the 2021 Plano ISD Diversity Leadership Awards. I'm Brad Roth, Chairman of the 2021 Plano ISD Diversity Advisory Committee, and I'm honored to serve as your host as we recognize this year's nominees and award winners. Each year, this prestigious award program works to honor not only the great leader Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., but also the many truly inspiring leaders right here in our own community. This award is coordinated annually by the Plano ISD Diversity Advisory Committee to recognize community members, staff, and students who have shown leadership and commitment in fostering and promoting harmony, respect, acceptance, and understanding among the beautifully diverse cultures within this community. Thank you for joining us virtually for this year's presentation. While we cannot be physically together this year, we'll always find a way to celebrate together as a community. Now, let's not waste any time getting to the real stars of the show. All of our nominees have been invaluable assets to Plano, not only for promoting and embracing diversity, but for their efforts to educate others on diversity as well. Each has spearheaded a program or initiative that has proven to promote diversity through stronger relationships, improved communications, and enhanced understanding within Plano ISD or the broader community within the past year. As we remember Dr. King this week, we remember his call to service saying, "Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others?" Those we are honoring today have answered that call loud and clear. Our 2021 Community Diversity Leadership Award nominees are Sonja Brock, Chris Utley, Nadine B. Roberts Hester, Pam Mavidot, the Rotary Club of Plano West, and Danielle Wesley. And the winner is Sonja Brock and Chris Utley.
Good job, everybody.
Congratulations to this dynamic duo. Chris and Sonja were nominated for their work through their North Texas Allies Facebook group. This group was created as a safe space for community members to truly listen and learn from one another through honest conversations about diversity and race. Sonja, a Razor Elementary teacher, and Chris, a Plano community member, joined forces to take their efforts a step further by utilizing the Be the Bridge philosophy as a teaching platform for the group. By seeking participation from both sides of the online community and the Plano community, they were able to utilize this program's unique curriculum to promote more in-depth education and open conversations about diversity. In the words of one of the program participants, the passion, determination, and time commitment that they have shown is nothing short of inspiring. Thank you, Chris and Sonja, for bringing the community together for meaningful conversations that help us achieve an even greater understanding of one another, the unique role we all play in this wonderful community. The next group represents this year's district staff nominees for the Plano ISD Diversity Leadership Award category. The nominees are Dr. Juliet Ekenese, Student, Family, and Community Service, Delisa Garner, Hunt Elementary, Karen Leva, Special Education, Brian Lyons, McMillan High School, Khadija Miandara, Jasper High School, Frederick Sanders, Plano Senior High School, and Margot Spence, Vines High School. And the winner is Brian Lyons.
Good job.
In addition to being the principal at McMillan High School, Brian also sits on the boards for both the Plano Chamber of Commerce Leadership Plano program and Plano Youth Leadership. In both his work and personal life, Brian makes it very clear to all who meet him that he deeply believes in the power of education, and he works tirelessly to create equitable experiences within his school for all of his students and staff. In addition to his work at McMillan High School, Brian was nominated for this award for his recent work with his Leadership Plano class. After the events that occurred this summer, Brian felt compelled to create a safe space for his class to have an open discussion on the circumstances around the death of George Floyd. Brian initiated and led a Zoom meeting with the goal of promoting open lines of communication regarding race and diversity in this country and the Plano ISD community. The success of this initial conversation led to the attendees making a request for an event with a larger audience. Brian stepped up to the plate again to make that happen by developing an online workshop open to all Leadership Plano alumni called Leaders Creating Change. One participant lauded his efforts, saying, "Brian's leadership promoted an atmosphere of inclusion and respect." So congratulations, Brian, and thank you for your leadership and drive to create a meaningful educational experience for your students and the community. Our final recognition is a special award being presented to a Plano ISD student. This honoree wanted to take action to help ensure that all of her fellow students feel welcomed and cherished in their schools and classrooms. She knew that any successful solution would need to allow for collaboration with anyone in the community who wanted to participate. The question was how to do that safely during a global pandemic. That is why this student created ourstoriesmatter.net. With the support of her teachers, PTA parents, friends, and even some of her favorite authors, this student was able to launch a resource for anyone to learn about the different cultures and read stories from a diverse group of people sharing their perspective on life, work, dreams, and growth. The hope is that everyone who comes to the site will see themselves represented, as well as learn more about others who may seem different from them. It is my honor to award Tanaz Muhammad from Plano East Senior High School the 2021 Plano ISD Student Diversity Leadership Award.
Let it go.
Congratulations, Tanaz. Congratulations to all of this year's winners and nominees. Thank you so much for your commitment to this school district and our community. And thank you to those who took the time to make a nomination for this year's awards. That is it for this year for the 2021 Plano ISD Diversity Leadership Awards. Thank you again so much for joining us as we honored those leading the important conversations and initiatives in our community that are helping to deepen the understanding and appreciation we have for one another. We hope that you will continue this celebration of the rich diversity that makes Plano ISD community such a vibrant place to live, work, and receive an education.